group of lights to go through, so as a group, just be careful if you go through the lights.
Promise not to do stupid stuff.
Promise not to do stupid stuff.
Yep, 4 o'clock.
Okay, have a safe ride, everybody. We'll see you on down the road.
Welcome to rural Wisconsin. Half the heat is home, but super humid. It was interesting because in the morning it was in the mid 60s and I was sweating buckets. It was quite an interesting phenomenon. Okay, maybe not half the heat is home, but still I think it's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s for all 4 days here. As I said about 50 times in my last video, making good time. I'm shooting for, well, I was shooting for a 16 or 17 hour day, and looks like I may get in sooner than that if things continue to go well. So, see ya out there. Getting kind of tired, but as you can see on my little cheat sheet here, at 164 miles, I have a stop. That's only 14 miles away, so I can do 14 miles no problem. And I'm still, I don't know, 75 something, 80, I don't know, miles away from the overnight hotel. And it's a lot easier to manage these rides mentally anyway when you break it up into small chunks like that. I mean, I'm not even thinking about days 2 and 3 and 4. Just focus on one little piece at a time. 2.5 hours into the ride on day 2. Feeling okay now. Wasn't feeling so okay when I first started. I have not been sleeping well at all ever since I got into Minnesota, and yeah, was not feeling great this morning, but got a little caffeine and a banana, and that seemed to do the trick. About 55 miles in, trekking along. It's gonna be a good day. On these long rides, we obviously go through a lot of water, and when we stop at a store, you know, we fill up our water bottles, and it didn't get pricey. So what we do is that we usually buy a gallon, fill up our water bottles, and then whatever's left over, you just leave it for the next group of riders. And all day yesterday, I didn't have to buy water once because I just filled up on water that was already here. So I figured I'd return the favor today. I think I'm out in front, so I'm just gonna probably buy all the water today. About 10 miles away from the next control and an opportunity to grab some lunch. I was feeling really bad there for a little while, just really exhausted. Started to feel a little nauseous. Thankfully, along the side of the road was a van with the volunteers, and they had some coolers with some water and some soda. And I got some water and some soda. And now I'm feeling a little bit better, enough to get me through those last 10 miles. Looks like I've been assimilated into the collective. I am so tired. I'm about 20 miles away. I'm gonna get there. I'm pretty slow right now, but I'll get there, eat as soon as possible, and get to bed as soon as possible, and sleep as much as possible before starting the next day. Here we go. Okay, getting a start to day 3 here. Finally got some good sleep last night. It was really touch and go there for a little bit yesterday. I've not been sleeping well at all since landing in Minneapolis on Friday. Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, all terrible sleep, maybe 3 to 5 hours sleep a night. I think I finally got caught up last night. Got about 7 hours. Yesterday I couldn't wait to get to the hotel. Then I woke up about 2 hours later to the sound of my roommate snoring like crazy, and I could not get back to sleep. I went down to the volunteer station at the front, and I must have looked appropriately pathetic because they took pity on me, and they were able to get me a room on my own. So I was able to get a solid night's sleep in there, feeling a lot better this morning than I had yesterday morning and all through yesterday. So still got a long day. It's 190 miles today. We'll see how it goes. Take it all as it comes. Talk to you soon. Next year in France is a ride very similar to this one called Paris Brest Paris, known as PVP. Riders from all over the world go and ride that. So I'm using this as training for that ride. My original plan was to ride the second half of the ride straight through the night. I don't want to do that alone. I would only do that if I have at least someone else to ride with. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find anybody or if I'm gonna want to do that tonight. We'll have to see when we get there, see how I feel, but that's my tentative plan. It's a whole other world out here compared to what I'm used to in Northern California. The people are so friendly and welcoming. I feel more like a guest riding through their little towns and communities as opposed to just something in the way they have to drive around. Like, they wave at me, they give me plenty of space. About 25 miles away from the hotel. Feeling pretty good. Gonna see if somebody wants to ride through the night. If I can't find somebody, I'll just get more sleep then, I guess. Okay, so I found one other rider who's willing to ride through the night with me, so we're going to be leaving at 11, so that's in a couple hours. I'm going to get as much sleep as I can. If I can get any sleep, we will see. It should be a fun night. It's about 11:15 and the guy I'm riding with hasn't showed up. He texted me and said he wanted an extra half hour, and that was about 15 minutes ago, so hopefully we're taking off at 11:30. Always waiting on other people, I swear. I'm ready to go now. 11:30 rollout, not too bad. Let's see how fast we can finish. Riding with this guy named Jinhak. He's from South Korea. Seems like a pretty nice guy. A bit of a language barrier here, so I'm really chatting it up too much, but just keeping each other company on this long ride. So a lot of our controls, a lot of our checkpoints have been these quick trips. I guess it's a thing out here in Wisconsin and Minnesota. It's like a deluxe 7-Eleven is the best way I can describe it. They have everything you could need for a long distance bike ride. It's just after 3 a.m. and there was some lightning and there was some thunder, and all of a sudden the sky opened up and there was a torrential downpour for like 5 minutes, and now I'm soaked, but it seems no more rain for now. I was about to say I think the worst of it's over, but I'm still seeing flashes of lightning. It's almost 4. Nothing to be done about it, but keep moving forward. The first quick trip is now the last quick trip. I think we have one more control after this, maybe another one. I don't even know how many quick trips we stopped at throughout this ride. I'm gonna guess 9. Maybe it was something else, I don't know. I am so tired. That was one of the craziest nights of my life. We made it! Woo! Good job.